to two devices here. Over this side, we're live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, we're live on Kick, and we're live on Facebook. If you search on YouTube, Julian Titanium, you'll find my page where I'm live. I'm only going to be here on Insta for literally 5 minutes while I intro this. But guys, if you want to follow my live workouts where I'm going to give advice, go through tips and tricks, bring you through an authentic rendition of my training, no edits, nothing like that, just purely running you through my cut process. I'm cutting between now and November. If you want to join in, I go live 4 times a week on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick. Head to YouTube now, guys, okay? Subscribe to my channel, Julian Titanium, and you'll see some training. You'll see the highs, you'll see the lows, you'll see the cock-ups, you'll see absolute, authentic, unedited, real, transparent training. The highs and the lows, okay? I'm really excited to start the live streaming journey. I'm an absolute incy-bincy, tiny weeny, itsy-bitsy fish in this game. So I'll be super grateful if you guys join. Seeing lots of love come through here on Instagram. So guys, head over to YouTube and yeah, you can see the full stream there. Obviously, after every single live stream as well, I do post it automatically, okay? So it goes up so you can review it. So yeah, guys, hopefully it's a chance for you guys to get a real good insight, a real transparent insight into my cut. I'm looking to drop 10 kilos in the next 9 weeks. I've got a photo shoot for an awesome new business that's launching in the end of November. This is the first time I'm announcing this, guys, but I'm actually releasing a swimwear and gymwear brand. It's gonna be called Titanium. I'll be telling you a lot more about that, but your boy here needs to get into much better shape. I've got to drop about 10 kilos between now and the 1st of November. So it's actually 9 weeks, less than 9 weeks. Okay, I'm currently at 103 kilos. I need to get down to about, probably about 93 before I load back up to about 95. So I'm gonna be showing you my training. I'm gonna be showing you how I warm up. I'm gonna be speaking to the camera between sets. You're gonna see how I exert. You're gonna see the good bits. You're gonna see the bad bits. But head to Julian Titanium on YouTube. And yeah, guys, I will show you the whole thing, unadulterated, unedited, fully transparent. Anyway, today, that's enough of an introduction. Today we're gonna get into shoulders, okay? So we're gonna start off just warming up the shoulders. The main first movement is gonna be a shoulder press, a dumbbell shoulder press, okay? And before we do that, we just wanna get the upper body nice and warm. We wanna get some raises going. We wanna just potentiate the musculature in the upper body, the shoulders, the triceps, the upper pecs. So we're gonna start with some raises. We're gonna go 20 to the side, 20 to the front, 20 reverse, okay? Just to get some blood flowing into the shoulders before we get stuck on the overhead press. So, real simple. We're just gonna start with 20 repetitions to the side. Guys, I'm seeing lots of love here coming through on Insta. Head over to my YouTube channel, guys, where this will be going on for the entirety of the rest of the session. I'm mic'd up properly on YouTube, okay? So I don't know if this audio is coming through well on Instagram, probably not, if you're watching here on Instagram, but I'm mic'd up to that device there on YouTube. So yeah, full quality, unedited, full session coming up. We're gonna go shoulder presses, we're gonna do raises, we're gonna do some arms at the end as well. And guys, I do this, like I say, 4 times a week. You can get a real insight into what actual training looks like. There's so much fake shit going on Instagram. I wanna show you the real deal, okay? So next up, we're gonna go for 20 forwards, super lightweight. I'm gonna keep saying it, guys. I'm gonna be coming off this literally in the next couple of minutes. I'm gonna be coming off on Instagram. Head over to YouTube, Julian Titanium. I'm live there, proper audio, and I'll be doing the whole session, okay? Super grateful for anyone who subscribes. Head to YouTube now, guys, and follow me on this journey to 10 kilos of fat loss, keeping as much, I'll keep all of it, God willing, as much muscle as possible, and having the physique photo shoot ready, where I will be getting the first shots in the new apparel, Titanium, swimwear and gymwear. I'm collaborating with a phenomenal designer, fashion designer over in New York, Jonathan Hayden. You can check out his page. And we're bringing some awesome garments moving forwards. Okay, cool. So, guys, I'm gonna come off Instagram now, okay? Head over to YouTube, okay? Proper audio, the full session is going live now. Thank you so much in advance. There's the chat bot there as well, so you can speak, the chat box, sorry. You can speak there, ask any questions, and I will see you on YouTube. Cheers. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that, guys. Let's focus on the session at hand. Cool. All right. Sweet. Oh. So I'm just going to go and grab a yoga stick. All right, we're going to do some rotations. We're going to go with just literally 10 over the top, 10 from top to bottom. Just warm up the shoulders nicely. Be right back. Okay, let's party. Got a celebrity here today. Bye bye. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. So I'm back. I am back. Okay, right. Let's get into this. All right, so guys, next up, we're gonna go just literally 10 rotations. Oh, pecs are very tight today. That's not gonna happen. Fucking hell. Oh. Ah. Now, with these, the wider you go, the more range you'll get. Unfortunately, my shoulders are clearly feeling very tight today. That's as far as I can go at the moment. Now, if I can go wider, I've had a longer stick, I'll be able to get it, but that is not happening today. So we work with what we have. And we'll go 5 more. I don't want to hang about too long doing the warm-up stuff. We're going to get into the session in just a moment, guys. Okay. Next up, we are going to do some overhead onto shoulder touches. Again, this will stretch out the pecs in a dynamic fashion, which will inevitably get worked in conjunction with overhead pressing. And then we're going to seated dumbbell press, incline bench press, overhead. Okay, that'll do for now. All right, so we're gonna go set up on the benches. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Right. So, just going to check to see that the people who are doing this are okay with people are okay with me using that mirror space, and also if they're okay with me potentially having them in the frame. Always got to check, guys. Okay. Excuse me, big boy. How you doing? You all right? I just want to check. I'm going to record. Might be in the reflection in the shot. I just want to double check it's okay with you. Thank you. Sweet. Got the green light from the big boy. I can see there are some questions that have come through here as well, guys. I will address those in just a second. Okay. Cool. Okay. That works pretty well. Okay, cool. Seth's got a session in today. The live disappeared from Instagram for some reason. Yes, mate, I'm trying to get people to come. I'm going to show you the live on IG. Okay, it's always going to be on to it. You done? Saturday evening. Yeah, 7 onwards. Just usual suspects. Won't be busy. Be a few of us. Get some barbecue food on. No pressure. I am. I'm here every day. Streaming every day. Monday, Wednesday. What day is it today? Fuck me. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. All weekdays except Wednesday. But you need to come on a Sunday to OBC sesh. Between 10 and 2 a.m. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's just a fuck about. It's a good bit of fun. And mate, the boys would love to see you. Like. All right. Cool stuff, right. Let's bring this a little bit further back. Lovely, cool. All right, so incremental warm up. Kilos next. Okay, good. So, goal today on shoulder press, real simple. First set, I like to work to a heavy working weight, and I like to progress it on a weekly basis. I've just reintroduced overhead press with a dumbbell since moving to this gym 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So it still feels a little bit alien, but every single session, I find that I improve technically, which tends to result in maybe an extra rep, okay? So we're going to work with 50 kilos today for the overhead for the first set. The focus will always be on quality. Despite pushing for progressive overload, the focus will always be on quality. So we're still warming up. Okay, cool. I think I might actually put this on my hat just because probably losing audio when I'm tucking my chin into my chest. Okay. All right, sweet. So, got some questions here. Shane, yeah, that makes sense then. Cheers, bud. By the way, I do need to try and give you a call back, Shane. It's been, well, I'll tell you all about it. It's been a mental couple of weeks. I will try and call you back later on. Appreciate the love, mate. All right, cool. So, hydration, guys. A client of mine actually asked me today, you know, what happens if I don't drink sufficiently during the day and during my session? Dehydration during a session is going to limit your capacity for sustained strength and power output. Every physiological process, or more or less every process, is reliant on good hydration. If you are dehydrated, you will see a decrease in your output during the session. Outside of the training environment, your recovery will be compromised, your digestion, your focus, your sleep. Every component of getting into phenomenal shape will be affected negatively by being dehydrated. So during a session, I will typically get through about 2 litres of water to accommodate the water being lost as I sweat through respiration and just crazy exertion and heat loss. Stay hydrated. All right, next set. Okay, good. All right. Intra-workout essentials. Maltodextrin, 40 grams. EAAs, 1 scoop. Citrulline malate, couple of scoops. Beta-alanine, couple of scoops. L-arginine, couple of scoops. A bit of rock salt. Absolutely fucking spot on for immense sustained output during a session. All right, at this point I'll put on some elbow sleeves. I get serious elbow tendonitis, ongoing issue. And this helps a lot. So, next warm-up set will be the final warm-up set with 44 kilos. Not looking to do many reps at this point, just literally looking to experience the weight. A warm-up set needs to potentiate the muscle, i.e. create a higher capacity for forceful output without fatiguing it. So for this reason, once you get near your top working weight, every warm-up needs to just be a case of experience to fire up the nervous system. Okay. Okay. Yes. Ooh. Good. Okay guys, top tip for moving heavy dumbbells. Efficiency. Cool. All right. Okay. So, so how long should you recover? So how much time should you spend recovering prior to a top set? Well, full resynthesis of energy reserves can be upwards of 6 minutes. So for a powerlifter looking to produce maximum force of 1 repetition max, they might benefit from resting between 6 and 10 minutes. For a bodybuilder, call it 6 to 10 repetitions for a top set, I think 6 minutes is the absolute top end. If you go beyond that, I mean, the scope for your training sessions just broadens, the time taken just gets excessive, and yeah, you're in the gym too long. But around about the 3 to 4 minutes before a big set is ideal. Okay. Okay, got a great question here from Seth. So how many warm-up sets should you do before your working set? It really depends. It really depends on how heavy you're lifting. So let's say, for example, myself, lifting a top end of 50 kilos for my first working set. So I think today I warm-up set with 12 kilos, a warm-up with 22 kilos, a warm-up with 32 kilos, a warm-up with like 44 kilos. So 4 warm-up sets. And as you can see, each set I do less and less repetitions because I'm warm already, and the function of the later warm-up sets is just purely to experience the weight, such that I'm neurologically fired up to smash the top set. All right, speaking of which, I would say it's time. Okay, 10 is the target to beat reps from last week by 1. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Guys. Talk about max effort. How long was that last? That 10th rep? Fuck me. That's not easy, guys, on a cut. Oh. And we secure the bag. Another week of progress. That's the fucking level of effort that should be going in to that top set. How are you, mate? You okay? Pretty good. Mate, you see that last rep? It was a fucking fight and a half. You would laugh. Nathan Stacey, everybody. Nathan Stacey, in the corner of the screen, local celebrity. So I needed 10 to beat last week. This is nuts.
So you got 9 last week?
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
You're using the white phone?
No. Oh, here I am, yeah, but not on there. Sim or anything.
I'm guessing that's second or third?
I think that's 9. Yeah. Shit, man. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, diet so far. Literally in the past 2 days, 3.2.
Hey.
Pounds, not kilos.
Yeah, but still, what, in 2 days?
Yeah.
What did you change?
To be fair, 'cause, like, on the weekend, obviously I had a bit of flexibility,
Yeah.
but then I made sure that I like adjusted for it in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So like I allowed myself up at the end of the day, just around the bar with you.
1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I said that properly anyway. Yeah, so like, yeah, to be honest, I don't really know what's changed. Obviously, in that time, all I've done is about 6 minutes of cardio. I just added an extra 5 minutes on the session.
Did you get more sleep? Did you hydrate better?
So to be fair, because on the Monday I had an early flight, and then I was flat out on Tuesday, and then I was on the early, so I had to be here at 6 on Tuesday. So I think I just had and then
Mate.
nights of good sleep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always see my lowest body weight after I've had a proper sleep. Like a really good sleep. Mate, look at this fucking weather. It's ridiculous.
I wasn't expecting it, so I woke up and I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah. Oh, bro. He leaves it out, does he?
As a little, you know, like how you lay breadcrumbs, so you remember.
Yeah. He's on good form. Seems to be doing well.
In the car as well.
Beautiful.
Really nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
I said to him,
Fair
I
play
wasn't
to him.
expecting it to be that long.
They are huge. Q8s are massive. They're bigger than a car park space, and luckily those spaces are really big, and you've got loads of them. But like an underground car park, that's going to cause havoc.
Especially what's it called, like Parkway.
Yeah. And I don't know how low profile the tyres are, the wheels, but he's probably going to hit a few curves in that.
Yeah.
In undergrounds.
Yeah, turn and circulate one.
No. Mate. Lovely car though. He loves big cars. As a single man.
To be fair though, I've been looking at little keys, well not little key sevens. You know, like 2012 Q7, like 3 litre V6
Yeah.
diesel and stuff. I've been looking at that.
Yeah.
They're about 10 grand.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I've been looking at them, but then
Money goes a long way on like a roughly 10-year-old car.
But then obviously I just wouldn't know. Probably, especially because when you think about I live at Hampton,
Yeah.
like
of strength training. And I do think that's often the determinant of how much muscle you retain, is how well you keep your strength. That's a decision, isn't it? Like, you just got to decide at the start, I'm not going to compromise more than 10%. And if I do, then I need to change something. You know, whether it means toning down the cardio, toning down the steps, upping the calories on that day that you're losing strength. The second I think you accept strength's going to be shit, you lose your strength.
I feel like I literally had a friend of mine, Connor, who, like, so he's an enhanced guy, and he was saying to me, he was there like, oh yeah, when you do this kind of strength, probably going to go down quite a lot. And I literally said to him, like, yeah, but it's like mind over matter, isn't it?
Exactly. If that's your opening gambit, that you're going to lose strength, you're going to lose strength.
I was a bit like, so on Tuesday, I was doing a set on obviously I saw like a mid incline, like max weights on that.
Yeah.
I do like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I usually get like a set of 5 or 6. But I noticed it what happened Tuesday. I literally went like that, and then just one arm was like this.
On these dumbbells. Yeah.
Because I got the video on that. But
The grip. I think one of the issues is maybe it's a fatigue, but like the grips are so fat in there, it does make it harder to stabilise.
yeah, to be fair, I haven't actually like looked at them that much. But
You got used to it. Like, you go into another gym and you'd be like, oh, these are nice and thin. The only exception in this gym is the dip station, where it's way too thin. They're too thin to the point where your wrist moves again. And they're rubberized, which they get slippy. Do people use chalk in here? Is it like a policy thing?
We've got chalk behind the desk.
Yeah.
But
I don't need it. I'm not doing the lifts that need it. I'm deadlifting on Sundays in my gym.
Yeah, so have you been doing primarily most of them in your sessions?
I do 4 sessions here, 1 in the dungeon. The dungeon session is just bench, heavy rows, deadlifts, and dips.
So yeah, so the big stuff.
Just all the big stuff. Yep. And I want to go in there, I'll stretch it out over like 2 hours, have some fun with it. You know, it's a bit of a social, be well rested between sets, not worrying about, connection. It's just purely about moving weight. To keep that strength, that's one of my requirements for this cut. My strength's actually increasing again, because I had like a bit of a hiatus following a pec strain and really bad elbow tendonitis. So my strength dropped on the presses, and now it's coming up every week again, which is unusual. Just over a year ago, that is. That was April last year, mate. Yeah, I hit 175, and then on that same day, I strained my pec doing a 65 kilo dumbbell press. That's it. We'll push 12 on this one. Yep. Big stretch, big stretch. Really happy with the range.
That's what I was going to say to you. Obviously, you remember when I said about the whole like length and training and stuff like that? I ended up dropping the ego a little bit. So when I do barbell shoulders, before I was doing 105, I dropped down to 95.
Yeah. Yeah. Mate, I keep saying it to like the camera and people watching. There's so much growth to be had in that stretch. Like that's where it's at. The more time you spend in there and attention, the better you'll respond, in my opinion. Your numbers will drop a little bit, but they'll soon recalibrate and get back up to where they should be.
And also, I feel like even just from the point of view of like your joint health and everything like that, you can be really strong.
Mate, of course, like you reduce the injury risk by being strong through a larger range.
Like yesterday I tried out Will's, so I stood on two and then did like an RDL all the way like from here. Like today, hamstring is there as well.
How's your back? How's your back? Your lower back's all right?
So I've got a bit of a lower back.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some raises next. So, guys, next thing on the agenda. So now all the heavy stuff is done. I'm happy with that. That's some good progression. The next thing is to focus on feeling, and this is truly bodybuilding. It's about tension throughout the range. We're gonna do side raises, and this is gonna be 6 sets done in quick succession. We're oscillating between 10 and 6 kilos. So we go 10 to failure, drop it straight into 6 for failure, have a short rest and go again 3 times. That's a total of 6 reps. Okay, let's see how this looks. I'm gonna come down a little bit. There. Yeah. I'm gonna go failure on these, and then failure straight away. Are we in the frame? Cool. Okay. Straight in we go. Yes. 1. Yep. 2. 3. Yep. Oh. Yep. 5. 6. 8. 9. 10. 12. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, that's 1 round done. Oh, nice. Is the audio coming? All right, cool. Nice. I haven't checked it yet. I think I've got a few more viewers today, which is good. So I've gone through that one, but typically, depending on the weight, it's like 3 to 4 warm-up sets, like on a big compound. So in terms of changing the target muscle, in terms of changing the target exercise that you're trying to retain strength on, you want to run it into the ground. You want to run the numbers for as long as possible. If you keep changing the exercise, it's very hard to actually determine objective progression. Got the man Nath here reading out some of the questions. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think it might be in response to this being... Maybe if I bring it maybe there, might help. Possibly. We'll see. That's right. All right, round two. Round two. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fucking hell. Oh, there you go. So guys, one thing you might notice is at the end of my sets, when I've finished, when I've lost the ability to perform full range repetitions, I'm just working from the most stretched position to as high as I can go. Your muscle has a much higher capacity for strength output when it's in its most stretched position. So there is still work to be done from here to here when I can no longer go from here to here. So finish your sets. If you're a bodybuilder looking to build muscle, finish your sets with partial to failure. About 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
I don't know if is it a bit blurry because it's like my phone or...
You can kind of do this.
Is this the first lap?
This is like number 4 or something. Yeah, I get like 2 viewers. Oh shit, man. Yeah. Baddie building. But you will recalibrate, like you will get back to those numbers. How many times have you done it? Like on presses where you've just reconsolidated the technique and within a few weeks you're back? All right, last one. Okay. Thanks. God damn. That was serious. Good. Very good. Deltoid pump going on there. Okay. So that's overhead press done as the main global shoulder builder. Also work the triceps hard, upper chest hard, and upper back quite a lot as well actually. Upper traps. Next up, we did side raises to hit that medial delt, just in there. And now we're going to move on to a rear delt movement. Now my favourite, if we can get on a cable, yeah, it looks pretty free, is going to be a reverse fly standing on a cable from here to here. And I'm going to show you guys how to maximise rear deltoid as opposed to hitting predominantly traps and mid-back, which is what happens to most people when they do this exercise. Okay, right. So let's see what's happening here in the live chat. Okay, Shane, I didn't realize you were streaming through Twitch. Yeah, I think on YouTube we're doing okay. I think. Could be wrong. But the guys, there's a couple of guys here, a couple of the PTs are watching in the office on YouTube, and they're messaging saying it all sounds pretty good. It must be Twitch then, you're right. Maybe Twitch is just having some issues. Shane, jump on YouTube, mate. I've just seen in the reflection on my screen that you've sent a message through. Obviously, I can't actually read my WhatsApp messages whilst Streamlabs is going live. So, yeah, mate, you can. Or Instagram, message me on Instagram, Shane. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, Shane. Tell you what, mate. Send me a message. I'll check out WhatsApp later. I've got to keep rolling with the live for now, but I'll review it later. We're still very much in the early stages of this streaming business. So yeah, we'll figure it all out. All right, guys, let's move on. All right, rear delts next. Okay, rear delts. Got an awesome move here for rear delts, guys. I'm going to set up over here. Lovely jubbly. Come up a touch to there. Okay, cool. Sweet. So I'm going to be working in here. So we're going to bring it out a bit more like so. That should do the job. I'm going to be, yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. All right then, guys. So, all right guys, so rear delts. I'm going to do a quick warm-up set and I'll run you through it. Okay. All right then guys, so to really nail the rear delts, you want to limit the amount of retraction you get in your scapula. When you retract your scapula, you're going to be integrating a lot more traps and rhomboids. Now the rear delts are a teeny muscle right at the back of the shoulder over here. To maximally target those on a reverse fly, we're going to protract the shoulders, and that means just pushing our arms forward like so, as opposed to retraction, which is like this. Now with our shoulders protracted, from here, all we're going to cue is pushing the outside of our hands outwards. We're just going to spread. We are not thinking about pushing backwards. When we do that, we naturally go into retraction. So think about pushing your shoulders forward, keeping them pushed forward, and spreading your hands apart. This is going to be the most you're going to get. If you come back further, you're naturally going to bring your scapula into retraction and engage your traps and rhomboids. So check it out. Okay. All right, let's do it. Quality. Wow. You can see that they just instantly pump up. Whew. Phenomenal move. Really good stuff. All right, short rest and we'll go again. Okay. Okay, here he is. Shane is on YouTube chat now. Good to see you on here, Shane. Hopefully the audio is all coming through absolutely fine now. Got ya. Nice one, buddy. Okay. Ideally you want to do about 60 seconds rest between these sets, guys. You'll notice again, when I hit full range failure, I'm going directly into partial reps. Yeah, the pump is loyal. All right, let's keep going. In we go. Round 2. Quality movement always. Protraction, push the hands away, spread them apart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my lord. Shit. Pump there is absolutely loyal. Shit. So the other thing you'll notice that I do sometimes is I'll do my sets as much range of motion, normal full range of motion. Then when I get fatigued, I'll do partial range from the most stretched position. And then right at the end, I'll often just go for a isometric. That just means squeezing as hard as I can. There may not be any movement at all, but I'll contract forcefully, and then the set ends. Just a really good intensification method that you can use across the board. I'm gonna grab some water. 4 sets to go. Okay guys, sweet. Okay. All right. So, do I recommend partials over drop sets? I think one leads into the next. So if you have, if you've exhausted drop sets, then it's a really good way to end the drop set is partials. Or you can do straight sets, normal sets, right, and add in partials at the end. They're both effective. They both basically work to extend the output of the muscle to reach true failure. So yeah, they're both effective, mate. All right, let's go again. Quality, at least 12 quality repetitions. Let's go. 2. 4. 5. Awesome. Okay, 1 minute, we go again. This is good. Really good session so far. Okay. 3 to go. Okay, last 2, we're going to do drop sets. Okay, straight in we go. Slightly less weight. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Drop the weight a tiny bit again, straight in. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9. Oh, okay guys, that is absolutely brutal. Fuck. You can see the pump there. It's absolutely insane. And I want to show you guys, look how light this weight is that I'm using. One block. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The deltoids with isolation moves do not need a lot of weight. You must focus
you absolutely must focus on connection, feeling the muscle work. Okay, we're actually going to move on next to some arms, but first, your man here absolutely needs to use the toilet. I will not be miking up for the toilet, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it's now time for some arms. So let's get things set up for some arm training. Okay, so we're going to superset biceps and triceps. I've got some serious elbow tendonitis at the moment, so it does limit things a little bit, but we're still going to find a way to really create some intensity. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to choose a weight that I'm going to fail at between about, I don't know, roughly around 15 repetitions. It's high because if I go low repetitions, it will necessitate a heavier weight.
And with a heavier weight, to be honest, the tendonitis is worse. It's right here, right at the tip of my elbow. So you're going to hit about 15 reps, so a decent weight. And then once I hit failure, I'm going to take 5 seconds rest, probably more like 10 seconds, 10 seconds rest, and then I'm going to aim to get 15 repetitions again with as many 5-second rest pauses as is necessary to match the initial number of reps. So I'll hit 15, I'll rest 10 seconds, I'll go again, maybe hit 5, 10 seconds rest, go again, maybe hit 3, and do that until I get 15 again. I'll do that on biceps, and then I'll do that on triceps. And we're going to alternate that for probably 3 sets before we change the exercise. Okay, let's set it up. So for biceps, we're going to use a straight bar, or ideally 2 handles. This could work very well. This is not a configuration that I've used before, but this could work very, very well. It's looking promising. I think I may have come up with a cool configuration. Yeah, look. For biceps. For biceps. And triceps. Because they're a bit too narrow coming off one. But bit more freedom. A bit more freedom in the elbow and wrists to curl from. Do you know what I mean? Like this. Mate,
There you go.
that works pretty well.
To be fair, I do the exact same. But you know the primal one we got, the metal one, and I just put that on top.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's have a crack.
Have a go on that. That's beautiful. It's like really free range.
That's nice. I always like twisting the wrists a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I tend to fix the position
Oh, like stay
and,
there.
and keep it. Yeah. Less elbow pain. That's all it is for me. Yeah.
You going now?
I'm just warming up. Yeah. Mate, what are your arms saying at the moment? They look enormous. Like, have you ever measured them?
Yeah. Like to be honest, I always feel like my arms are really small.
No, they're definitely one of your strengths for
Really?
sure. For sure. Yeah. You've got long muscle bellies as well, so they look big at rest as well, just when they're hanging next to you.
I think though when I go like that, they just look a bit smaller.
Nah, you've got killer triceps.
I'm hoping
Really good.
There's a little bit of the old fat comes off because obviously where I was before is like the most uncomfortable I've been with having to push a little bit. And obviously like whenever I've done some poses, like when you've got that stomach there, if you're just trying to do like the side chest and it's like all there, it just doesn't look aesthetic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, also looking forward to seeing what happens in the next kind of 5. Then obviously a lot of stag in between.
You've don't let that get in your head, man. Like, that's a few days. It's a pause. It's not a regression. It's just a pause. I've got the same thing coming up, as I mentioned.
We're quite synchronised at the moment.
Yeah. Mate, that's really good. See, I got the. It's a disadvantage of. I got really short muscle bellies in my arms, so like at rest, my arms look like nothing because they're very short. They're very small around the elbow, and then my bicep starts there, and then my tricep starts right up there. So like if I'm wearing like a longer shirt than that, just above the elbow, it looks like I've got like.
So yours starts like here more than
Biceps aren't too bad, but my triceps they're really, really high.
so like,
Really, really high. I'll see if I can find a picture.
I've always found that my long head's always been a lot more developed than
I took-
my short head.
I took a screenshot of a clip I came across from my cut, and it really highlighted it. How high the tricep was. By the way, I want to show you one of my clients in a minute. Transformation, outrageous transformation. I met with him today, just have a little chat about it. He's a Newbury guy.
What's his name?
AD Daly.
Oh, Daly. I recognise his surname.
You might recognise him from. You probably recognise him from Anytime Fitness.
Potentially.
Where are we?
Do you want to head in?
Using the rope?
No.
Oh, you carry on, mate. No, you carry on.
Here anyway.
No, it's all good, buddy. It's all yours. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go.
Crafty. Oh, what is this? Creativity.
So like from there, there's like no tricep, right? So it's really, really high, and then it's like it's all there like a fucking ball bag. But yeah, I'll show you AD. Check this out, right? 53 years old. Bear in mind. Okay.
Is this a client?
Yeah, I met with him today to check in on him, see how he's doing.
Oh, no, I actually do know him. His kid goes for swim lessons at BST.
That's it. Yeah, Charlie. Insane.
Didn't he do a show as well?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, did his first show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Do you find, like, especially with your online, do you find people stay on for long periods, or do they go and come back, go and come back?
Mixture. Mixture. Yeah.
Because you remember, Alex Allen?
Yeah. Client of mine. Yeah.
Is he still with you?
No, he's pretty autonomous now. Doing very well. Understands the process.
Thing is, well, as on his story, he's always very much just like, I always see any opportunity he gets, he's like just doing something. Like
Yeah.
he just brings mats with him and shit like that.
Yeah, he's really pushing it. Really pushing it. He's forged a mindset which is quite extreme, but it's working for him. There you go, look, this is in the last 4 months. 96 kilos, 86 kilos.
What a monster.
Yeah.
Has he always been quite, what does he
So he's now a fireman.
I was going to say, I reckon it'd be like a fight.
Yeah, he's a real life action hero.
I often thought about, like I know Joe, like when you think about how good the fire service is, like you can, it's like 4 days on, 4 days off, and you get quite a lot of downtime to be able to run stuff outside of it, like if you were to be a PT or whatever. Quite good. Just have a baseline for it. Also,
What does that do?
like an extra 1 kilo or something.
Okay. What is it? What is it called?
Power mode.
But is it not to do with like the cable tension, or
Don't
is
you
it,
say?
doesn't one give it slack and?
That's why it was cable tension.
Really? I don't know, because whenever I put it on and off, it's just.
Go on, click it. It's something I think I remember seeing these demonstrated like a decade ago, where I think
I've got to go.
yeah.
See you in a second.
See you in a bit.
What we're doing here then?
So this is just a really cool little setup that just feels way more natural. Inside the elbows, I got really bad tendonitis, but that just gives me way more freedom than like with that straight bar.
Yeah, Nathan was doing it with the.
Yeah. You got one of those specialist bars, haven't you? But this works beautifully. Works really, really well. So yeah, gonna give it a go. Right, let's get into it. All right, guys. So remember, 15 reps, and then rest, pause, another 15 reps. That's too heavy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2. Five, 4, 3, 2. 1. Two. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2. Ooh. It's quite effective, that. And then same on triceps. Oh. And then do 3 rounds of that. See how this works. Oh, that feels good. Have a go on that. See what you think. See how it feels. Feels quite free, doesn't it?
Yeah, better than using a bar. I'm gonna steal this.
It's good, isn't it? Cool, man. It's good.
It's nice. 10-10. I'm feeling that.
Whew. All right. Let's go again. All right, bud. See you in a bit. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2. 1, 2, 8. Fuck me. Okay. All right. Rest, and we go again.
Sorry, I ran off halfway through. Where do we get to? You said something about, I think you were going to show me something.
Showed you 80, didn't I? Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 6. Fucking hell. Okay, let's go. Two, come on. 3. Oh. 5. Thanks. Okay, let's go. One, two, three. Oh. Whew. Okay, one more set. One more set. Okay guys, so I'm going to end the stream there just purely because the phone is on about 5% battery. This is day 4 of the cut, okay? So we're currently down, like I said at the start, to 103. I'm going to continue this throughout this cutting process to give you guys as much information, as much detail, as much insight as possible with the training, with the tips, so on and so forth. I really, really appreciate any of you guys who have decided to subscribe. The flow of the streams will continue to get better and better and better. As we get more engagement, I'll be much more onto answering questions more frequently. There are a few questions that I do want to address right now before I sign off, hence why I want to sign off before the battery dies. And let's have a quick look at those now. So, let's have a look here. Okay, so Shane, do you find it hard to get back to cutting calories after having a refeed period? No, not at all. So the function of a proper refeed or a diet break, so a refeed is usually a single meal or a day where you consume a few more calories. A diet break can be a weekend, or it can be a week, or it can be a couple of weeks. The function of both is to restore. It's to restore, to reduce hunger, to reduce food focus, and to basically bring energy levels back to sufficient levels so that you can put out, high output again in your training sessions. So no, I don't struggle. As long as I'm focused on the end goal, the target, it always serves me pretty well. That's all we had in terms of remaining questions. So guys, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for jumping on, and I'll see you on the next one.